Every religion has both positive and negative aspects. The darker sides often stem from human interpretations, power struggles, and societal influences rather than the core teachings themselves. Below is an overview of some of the darker aspects commonly associated with various religions throughout history. Religious extremism and violence. Throughout history, many religions have been used to justify wars, terrorism, and oppression. Examples: Christian Crusades, 1096–1291, a series of religious wars sanctioned by the Church leading to massive killings. Islamic Jihad, radical interpretations. Some extremist groups use jihad to justify terrorism. Hindu-Muslim riots in India. Religious tensions have led to violent communal conflicts. Buddhist extremism. In Myanmar, radical Buddhist groups have been involved in the persecution of Rohingya Muslims. Oppression of women. Many religious doctrines have been used to justify gender inequality. Examples: Christianity, the historical exclusion of women from religious leadership, e.g., Catholic Church forbidding female priests. Islam, strict interpretations enforcing veiling, honor killings, and limited rights in certain societies. Hinduism, the caste system led to practices like sati, widow burning, and dowry-related violence. Judaism, Orthodox communities restrict women's roles in religious and public life. Religious dogma. Over science. Religions have often resisted scientific advancements. Examples: the Catholic Church versus Galileo, 17th century. Galileo was persecuted for proving heliocentrism. Islamic resistance to evolution. Some Islamic scholars reject Darwin's theory of evolution. Hindu pseudoscience. Certain political or religious groups promote myths over scientific facts, e.g., ancient plastic surgery claims. Child abuse and exploitation. Many religious institutions have been involved in scandals involving child abuse. Examples: Catholic Church sex abuse cases, widespread cases of sexual abuse by priests, Hindu ashram abuse. Some spiritual gurus have been found guilty of exploiting young girls. Islamic madrasa abuse, reports of abuse in some religious schools. Jehovah's Witnesses, accusations of covering up sexual abuse cases. Financial exploitation. Many religious institutions accumulate wealth while followers remain poor. Examples: televangelists, Christianity. Some pastors in the U.S. exploit followers for personal gain. Hindu temples' wealth. While temples hoard gold, many devotees remain in poverty. Islamic charity misuse. Some groups have been accused of using donations for extremist activities. Buddhist monasteries' wealth. Certain Buddhist sects amass large amounts of money. Caste system and social discrimination. Many religions enforce hierarchical structures that oppress marginalized groups. Examples: Hindu caste system, Dalits, untouchables, have faced severe discrimination. Christianity and racism. Colonial missionaries justified slavery. Islamic slavery. Historically, some Islamic rulers engaged in the slave trade. Forced conversions and religious intolerance. Many religions have promoted forced conversions. Examples: Christianity forced conversions during the Spanish Inquisition. Islam. Some rulers historically forced non-Muslims to convert. Hindu nationalism, violence against minorities in India. Buddhist nationalism, persecution of non-Buddhists in Sri Lanka and Myanmar. Suppression of free thought. Religious institutions have historically censored or punished dissent. Examples: Christian inquisitions, persecution of heretics and scientists. Islamic blasphemy laws, death penalties for apostasy in some countries. Hindu guru culture. Questioning religious leaders is often discouraged. Buddhist dogmatism. In some sects, questioning religious authority is frowned upon. Final thoughts. While religions have been sources of morality and spiritual guidance, they have also been used to justify atrocities. The key issue lies not in the religions themselves, but in their interpretations and implementations by people in power.